think rituals are important to connect with the seasons, to connect with whether it is the Sabbats or the months. Do you work with rituals a lot?
Yes, because I do attend an OBOD Druid group, and I do enjoy doing that. But I think it's really up to you. I mean, I think for many people, traditional pagan wheel of the year rituals are a little bit meaningless. So if it's meaningless to you, don't do it. There have been times when I've gone for years not doing a ritual. I mean, I was a 24/7 carer for my mum when she was elderly, and she was suffering from dementia and disabled. And I didn't have time to do a ritual. And so for me, I think that's another thing that fed into my practice of doing small things and recognizing that doing small things every day is just as valid as doing a ritual.
I think rituals, it's an interesting word actually, isn't it? Because ritual could be cleaning your teeth every day.
Yes. Yes, I think for pagans, they tend to think of doing a ritual as, going out to a sacred site, casting a circle, calling the quarters, communing with the deities, doing a lot of magic, and, probably dressed up in some wonderful finery. But yes, absolutely, it can be something as simple as just lighting a candle or, having a morning cup of coffee. It is a ritual.
Yeah, I think things like that we overlook quite a lot, don't we? There is something quite special to that first cup of coffee of the day. It is a time, isn't it? It's a pause before you start the day, I think. And that can become a ritual, can't it?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, especially if you combine it with something like reading your coffee grouts or tea leaves.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess we need coffee to get us going. I think it is, isn't it? It's about finding those little things and making them all, like everything can be made magical, can't it? And everything can be worked as a connection, whether it is having your morning cup of coffee or doing the whole shebang. But you mentioned lighting a candle. I mean, that's got to be one of the simplest, most magical things, hasn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, I when I teach my candle magic workshops, I point out that in this modern day and age, we don't need candles. And in fact, they're not exactly the safest thing. They do cause fires, but we use them. We don't have we don't, if there's a power cut, we might get out a torch, but if we want to change the atmosphere in a room, if we want to have a romantic dinner or turn our bathroom into a spa or tell a ghost story, then we will light a candle because they have this way of changing the atmosphere in a room. And that is just like hugely magical of its own right.
Yeah, and very simple to do, isn't it? It's got to be one of the simplest things to bring the magic into something. But yes, you mentioned your candle workshops. You have a book on candle magic too, don't you?
Yes,
Drop that one in there.